Alright, to start this off, just want to let you know my PowerPoint is right here. So that's what I'm going to be reading from. So if you don't mind me, we're going to start. Alright, so we should have dropped the bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. This is my presentation. Shit, here we fucking go. Alright, this is the presentation I decided to do. This is from, pretty sure it was the thingy, the discussion board. 4, should we have dropped the bombs? And would I have dropped the bombs? And what's your decision? Personally, and why you decide to make that. Alright, here's what I decided to do, because I thought it would be very fun. I agreed with it, actually. I decided that it would be actually better to do. And we're going to go over those. I think I got 5 points. Alright, so let's back it up real quick if you don't mind. Alright, we're going to go ahead and hit you with some context, okay? World War II has had many people die over the cost of this time, and we didn't want to lose any more people. We lost so many people. Like, that shit was crazy. Like, how many people was it again? Like, I don't even remember. It was like, I'm pretty sure like 75 or 70 to 80 million people in World War II. That's crazy, bro. Because, like, a whole bunch of people didn't know what was going on. People didn't really have strats. It's like our first time really diving in there, you know, really getting in the mix of that new action, you feel me? The war was longer than it needed to be, especially since Germany already forfeited by the time of Japan already, you know, still fighting, still scrapping or whatever. So, like, we was really like, damn, bruh, these people really are persistent, and therefore, we ain't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that. We didn't fuck with that. Ska, Eagles and shit. Alright, next. Going to other countries, such as neighboring islands, such as Iwo Jima and Okinawa, it got 240,000 people killed. It's a lot of fucking people, if you didn't know. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. We had a lot of people too, because we're Americans, but like, we didn't want to lose that many people, did we? That's what I thought. We didn't want to lose that many people. That's a crazy thing to really think of. I would never want to lose that many people, because that's a lot of people. Think of like if that was your gang. Would you want to lose that many people in your gang? That's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. Alright, next, the cost and the weight of the war. Here's where we start getting serious, alright? Operation Downfall, which they did their own little thing with that. It accounted for over 500,000 deaths for the Allied casualties. Who's finna take that many deaths and just be like, oh yeah, it's okay guys, we got this? Not I, not the Americans. Alright, so the casualties, obviously, 6,000 people killed. We already, like, when we were in Japan, 60,000 people were already killed. That's crazy to me, right? So, like, of course, we weren't going to deal with that. Plus, on top of that, Japanese civilians and military, they were extreme as shit. Like, they would fight through anything, bro. They still didn't even want to quit by the end of the war. Like, that's crazy. Like, be real. Like, some of them just was like, we gonna keep fighting. Like, if it wasn't for Emperor over there, we would have been still scrapping to this day, probably. Anyways, they wouldn't even like quit, because they literally, bro, they would suicide bomb themselves in large numbers. Like, how you get sealed in an airplane and be fine with that? Like, that's crazy beyond me. Alright, next. Unironically, it saved a whole bunch of lives compared to the number of the impact the firebombs killed. Like, the firebombs that were killing them, you know, that was like between 300,000, 330,000. It just wasn't as fast, as accurate, and as deadly. So they weren't really like, oh, it's a long time to kill that many people. I ain't mad at it. But then they saw that one bomb could kill that many people if dropped in the right position. They was like, oh no. Yeah, I would have done the same thing if I was Japan, for real talk. Alright, plus on top of that, it prevented Soviet invasions. Therefore, we kept a lot more land over there. So that's good for them. You know, they kept a lot of land. Give it up to them. Saved many of the Allies, as projected previously. Civilians were extreme and were willing to go down to the wire, so luckily they didn't suicide bomb themselves, because I mean, that would be a lot less of them that we have. And don't get me wrong, I know bangers, and that right there is a banger. No suicide bombings, a lot more people alive, let's be real. Alright, next, they still were defiant. How the fuck are you still defiant at the very end? Like, that's crazy to me. Let's be real. How are you still defiant? Like, I don't get that. Like, how many people... You had to have your Emperor, Hirohito, force y'all to surrender because y'all was still willing to fight and die for this. Like, really? I give it to them. Like if they were like Americans, bro, they y'all got it. That'd be a different level of ghetto. I'm not ready for it. Like y'all willing to die over this shit. Like that's crazy. But they still wanted to fight, bro. At least, but luckily the dates, like it lined up pretty well. August 6th, August 9th, and August 15th. Thankfully they surrendered. We even gave them a warning of it before. We said it was gonna be utter destruction. But they still was willing to fight for that. And you know what? I give it to them. They're cool ass people. Anyways, last point, bombs are just cool as fuck. It's a huge cloud, looks great from a fucking large distance, makes for a legendary moment in history. Did I mention they were fucking bombs? Like that shit's cope as shit. Sorry, but I don't know if you ever played Call of Duty, but you know how it feels hitting a nuke? I don't, and guess what? I wish I would.